Can you write her down for the postage collage die? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. So, we are going to do a live video to show you guys all of the goodies that we have on sale for our Christmas sale. So this year's been kind of funny with the move, and so some of these things we actually just unpacked from the back, and they weren't even out for the season. So there might even be some stuff in here that you didn't see if you stopped by. But I am going to be going through this stuff like, hi, Crystal. Hey, Dora. So that you guys get an idea. Diane, I know, I'm so sorry. It's really hard to do the live videos when the classroom has been full of product we're unpacking. But I think we're getting really close, okay? So we're going to go through all this stuff, and if you guys are watching live and there's something you want, you can just comment right there, and I'll grab it all after the video. And if you're watching it later, then you can either comment on the video, send me an email, or stop in and see stuff, okay? So, where to start? I know there's just so much stuff. All right, so let's start with the Graphic 45. So, everything, this is our 30% off Christmas sale. So, this is from the Deck the Halls collection, okay? And these, see you, Anna. I'll send that over to you, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like, how much were can you tell me what the price is on the Deck the Halls paper? I think they're like $150, but do you want to check it? Okay. Oh, because I got to give you guys names. I'm sorry. See, it's like I'm brand new, right? This one is called Winterland Blue Pattern and Solid. Then we have, this is just Deck the Halls. So this is that main cut apart sheet that you have all your stuff. And then, oh my God, look how cute that is, you guys. That's little candy cane hearts. But you, 150. Okay, so then they'll be 30% off of that. But you can barely see that they're candy canes. That actually might be really cute for, we have a heart-themed holiday coming up, you might know. This one is Mistletoe Kisses. It's absolutely gorgeous floral and a great plaid. And Jolly Holidays has the stamp cut aparts, the borders, and then some candy canes on the back side. This one's called A Little Sparkle. And, ooh, this one has one of my favorite stripes from the season, those candy cane stripes. Okay. And we have Joy and Delight. This is your 4x6 cut apart that also has some 3x4s on it. And you have the postcardy backgrounds. What did I call it? That one's called Joy and Delight. And then we don't have a ton of this paper left. This one is Holly Green pattern. And it's just kind of got that subtle green. So, because I know a lot of you guys in your projects are looking for, especially to go with Graphic 45, you're looking for kind of some more subtle patterns. That one is the Poinsettia Red pattern. And this one is Boughs of Holly. Okay. So, the Graphic 45 now, as they come out with the new lines, they are coming out with their patterns and solids in 12x12s. So you have more options. Okay. And then if you want a pad of them, it is 8.5x11 for card makers. So it's kind of cool the way they're doing it. And I have a couple of the 12x12 collection packs from Deck the Halls. Hey, Brooklyn. And then $24.50 on the collection pack. So I think that's all we have left for that collection. Now, these, you guys, are maybe about the cutest things ever. Okay, so this is a new company that I found. I forgot to sort these so that I can show you the Christmas ones. Hang on one sec. because these are really, really stinking cute. This is a new company. They do the most adorable vintage die cuts. Hi, Marjana. And they're so cute. So, now that I thought I had this whole table sorted, you guys, but I did not. So, this is Pretty Little Studio, okay? And this one is the Jolly Santa. And it has 14 die cuts in here, so $5.50 before your discount. But look at how cute those are, okay? So they're a nice size for card makers, because they are, I would say that's about a 3x4 package, just to give you an idea. And there's a whole bunch of different ones. So that one was called Jolly Santa. This one is called Saint Nick, and you've got 16 die cuts in there, okay? Aren't those cute? And I do know that some of these, you guys, I only have maybe one of or two. Okay. So Saint Nick, I only have one of. This one is Santa Claus. I've got two of this one, it looks like. But because these are these vintage Santas, they are just so jolly and adorable. And then this one is called Woodland Christmas. 16 die cuts in this one, and you've got kind of some more animals focused type of Christmas. So some of those could also be used for winter. And then we have one called Candy Cane. So, oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. This one, I think, with those kittens and the puppies was one of my favorites. All right, so that's that. That's a new company that I may just not have shown you at some point. We got these in kind of late in the season. They're $3.50, and there are, let's see if I can tell from the package how many are in here. No, it is a surprise, but I think we can count. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say 8 to 10 because I can't quite tell. So, but these, you guys, these are the cutest little gift tags. They're blank on the back side. That is on the packaging. $3.50, and then you get your discount on those. And then we have some sentiment dies. So from Arden, we have Happy Holidays. And, well, hi, Pat. And that one is $7.99. It doesn't have a shadow, but it cuts a really beautiful kind of an intricate script. And then we have one left of Season's Greetings for $7.99. And then this company is gone, so these are definitely the last of these. This is Rejoice in the Season. We have a few of these, $6.99. Have a Joyful Winter Season. This is really winter, but it's on the table, and I only have one left. So, $7.50. This one's a great deal because you get the backing to it as well. And one left of Celebrate the Season at $6.99. Okay, so also, as we were kind of tidying things, I found this little packet of Santa hats. Hi, Mary. Thanks for joining us. This is like those clay things for shakers, or you could glue them onto little things, but it's only $4.50 before your discount. This is one of my favorites, okay? So these are so flipping adorable. The little animals that are in here. This is the Holly Jolly Essentials Collage paper pad. So these are thinner paper, so you can cut them out, but you can also collage them down and they'll be really smooth. So if you wanted to use them in junk journals and art journals and scrapbooks and things like that, they really aren't going to add much bulk. But you get 2 each of 18 different sheets. And what I love is you have some backgrounds in here, which is cool. Okay, tons of backgrounds to choose from. But then you have the cutest animals on the face of the planet. I mean, look at those guys, right? They are just so flipping cute. Now, you do, these are not pre-die cut, okay? So you do have to fussy cut them, but they're going to be easy. They're big, and they've got some nice bold lines. So I've got 2 of these. They're $27.99 for the Holly Jolly pack. Now, let's see. We've got a few things left from Tim Holtz. I have a couple of the Christmas paper dolls. Okay, this is one of the older ones. I think this is a 2021 maybe. And then, I don't know if they're all the same. Let's see. Oh, no, this is the new one. So this is no, that's not new either. This one is 2022. So I guess we have one of each. And then we have the ephemera pack for, I don't know, maybe this year? I don't know. $9.99, but this one has gobs of stuff. So, and I know a lot of you guys, yep, Mary, I'll grab that one for you. This one, right? So, hi, Claudia. So, with Tim Holtz kind of starting his transition to retirement, we don't really know what the status is going through to the next year. So these are kind of one of those things that if it's something you want, I wouldn't dilly-dally. Okay, so this is this year's backdrops, $12.50. This one has 24 double-sided sheets. Okay, this is one of my favorite new companies that we found this year, and because of the move and all of that kind of stuff, I didn't get to do very many samples, which is really a bummer because I know other stores that had these in, they blew out and they couldn't get enough of them. But this is from a company out of the Netherlands. And in the Halloween one, we had the ghost and the bat embossing folders from these, you guys might remember. But I mean, those chickens are so flipping adorable. So, and they're a great price. They're $14.99. And so, but easy to color, fun stuff. And actually, you could use that for winter too because it's snowy, right? Okay, then we've got, I may have more of this one somewhere. I just found it, but this one is the Ribboned Whisker Wonders. So you have some adorable cats. You have some presents. Now, you guys, here's what's really cool about this one. The packaging kind of makes it look like Christmas, but if you color it a little different, there is nothing in here that is actually Christmas, okay? You could easily make this into a birthday card. But also, for those of you guys doing like the postage collage or something like that, look at these little cats, okay? They are designed to sit very specifically on things. So they would look so cute in those little windows. So this one is number 1214. It's Ribboned Whisker Wonders, and it's $14.99. All right. There's so much stuff piled up. It's like crazy. All right. We do have a little bit of paper rose left. So hang on one second. Oh, sorry. All of the Christmas stuff here is 30% off.
I heard you.
Okay, good. Shop away. Yes. All right. So for paper rose, we have a couple sheets. This is Christmas Tree Farm F, okay, and that one has the trees on the back side. Christmas Tree Farm Basics A with the nutcrackers. Sorry, you guys, they're upside down, but otherwise I'll never get through this. Christmas Tree Farm C, and that one has, oh, this one is really cute though, you guys. I mean, seriously, right? Oh, so cute. And if you guys had like a little nested die, you might even just be able to cut those guys out with a little bit of florals on each side kind of a thing and not, you know, not have them overlap. So can you tell me the price on the paper rose papers? $165. Okay. I only have one of this one. That's the Basics D. And Christmas Tree Farm B. Ooh, that one has a really good wood grain on the back, so even if you don't use it for Christmas, it's a gorgeous wood grain. This is Christmas Tree Farm Basics C. I see we did not put these in any kind of an order whatsoever. And this is Christmas Tree Farm A. This one has the various cut aparts. So you've got some, well, you've got actually a whole bunch of different sizes. So I think that one there is like a 3x4. But these ones, no, I bet those are a 2x2. Well, I didn't measure these, so I probably shouldn't just guess. But at any rate, you've got different sizes to work with. And you guys, this one has a gorgeous plaid on the back side. Okay. And Christmas Tree Farm E. And this one, for those of you guys that are looking for the red cardinals, this is the one that has the red cardinals on the back. And they're not, you know, they're like a winter bird, and it's something we know as kind of a Christmassy type bird, but they aren't, we don't find them in a lot of releases. So this is Christmas Tree Farm C, which, it's on the back side. Oh, more cats and dogs. Wait a minute. Did I already look at that one? Well, now I've confused myself. Yes, I think that one is up here. So that might be a repeat, you guys, unless it is a different paper. Nope. Okay. And then this is a different line altogether. This one is Christmas Holly. This is the last of the papers we have for this line. Okay. And then I have exactly one embossed die cut left. This is the tags and tickets for Christmas Holly. This one's $11.50, and if you guys aren't familiar with those embossed die cuts, they are, I have to do this one-handed, so I can't open everything I want to show you guys, but, oh, those lights. Okay, let's try this a different way. Nope. Oh, fudge. Well, at any rate, you can see it. I think you're also getting the glare, but, hopefully you can. So it has insane detail with that embossed design that it has on there. So it's not like embossed like an embossing folder. It's embossed like a heat embossing. And they're the only ones that I know that do that. So we also have some 49 in Market. See you, Marjana. I'll be around. So I'm going to go through these quick so you kind of see what papers. This is a Happy Holidays one. This is the Vicky Bouton line from 49 in Market, and some of these we only have one left of. Oh, this is Paper House, so it's not even 49 in Market, but one left of that one. Oh, these are all over the place. Sorry, you guys. This one is a really cute one, though, and it's got a great stripe on the backside. This one is a Very Merry Christmas, but a countdown paper. And now we're back to 49 in Market. This is Holiday Wishes Beacon of Light. This might be an older one, but it's got that gorgeous watercolor cardinal on that side, and then you've got kind of a basic on the back. And Christmas Spectacular. Nope, I don't, okay, I'm going to be honest, guys. I have no idea. It's all of different lines. Okay, so, hey, can you pull up the live and just keep an eye on the comments so you can grab stuff? Okay. I got Mary's die up there, but she wants some of the papers. Okay, so this one is Christmas Spectacular, what does that say? Vignettes. And then you've got a thing on the back side. And this one is just one of the foundations ones. So really, you guys, this is not Christmas specific, but it'll be great for doing projects and such. And that was Foundations 2. This one is Foundations 1. Again, those are so good for those of you guys that are doing like scrapbook layouts and stuff, because they're great for foundations. This was Christmas Spectacular Spruce. And the last one I have, at least in this pile, is Holiday Wishes Wreath of Hope 1. I got one left, but look at that backside. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so now from the evergreen season, we have some rub-ons. These are ones we found a little bit later, so they haven't been here for the whole season, but we have 3, and I love these, you guys, because this is all the botanical elements, okay? So they're $9.99, and you get 30% off, so that's 3 sheets for like $7, which is fabulous. And look at those pine cones and stuff. And then that is the botanical. This one is the sentiments. I only have one sentiment one left, okay? So just a quick peek. I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with the rub-ons from these guys. And then the ones from Vicky Bouton's line, I have this rub-on transfer here, and it's got these cool like hanging type things. And you've got some big sentiments. Let me see here. There you go. So you can kind of see. So this one has some big, bold sentiments. And then you've got some nice kind of collage-y foliage, stuff like that. That one is the Mistletoe and Memories rub-ons. Then from that same line, we have the laser cut elements. And these are fabulous. So if you guys haven't tried these before, hang on as I almost drop it, you get like 4 pages. I'm trying to see here. It doesn't really show you, but you get gobs and gobs of elements, and they are so delicate. So because they're all laser cut, so like this one right here, when that comes out, it is going to look like the thickness of twine. Okay, so they add such a cool design element to your projects. This one is the laser cut elements, and it looks like I have one of those because wait a minute. Oh, this is called foliage, this one, and that makes sense because then this one is the elements, and so this one has a lot more of the Christmas kind of stockings. You've got lights, you've got, you know, more of those icon-y kind of things. Okay, awesome. And then lastly, these are from the same, okay, is the cardstock stickers for this line. And the laser cut elements, those were $8.99. The cardstock stickers are $6.50 before your discount. We have the puffy stickers, which are super awesome. And actually what I like about these two is even if you aren't using any of the other papers or any of the other stuff, this is a great thing for like scrapbookers because the sentiments are nice and big. So you've got all kinds of them. There's $8.99 on the puffy stickers. Chipboard basics. This one has some frames and some other chipboard sentiments. $7.50. Great value, especially with your 30% off. And then this one is the chipboard bits. So this is going to have all those numbers and things that you might want. Not just for Christmas, but really, I mean, you could do it for any kind of a thing where you need some numbers. Okay. And then for paper for this line, I thought we had some in open stock, but it turns out I had exactly one sheet. So I have a 12 by 12, hold on, it's called 12 by 12 paper patterns from this line. So this one is going to have just kind of some more sort of subtle ones that are a little bit easier to use as backgrounds and elements and things like that. You get 24 sheets in here for $23. Oh, this is an easier side. Okay, so that's the paper pad called the 12 by 12 paper patterns. And then, all right. And then this is the starters pack. So Vicki actually, she does 3 different types of papers, I think, per line, which has made it a little bit of a learning curve as we kind of get used to her style versus the other styles for $49 at Market. So this one is $15.99, and it has the 10 sheets, plus you've got the cut aparts, I believe, on the back side. Okay, so that's that one. Now, how about this, you guys? Okay, this one I just forgot to put out. Okay, I found it in a box. This is brand new this year, and I did not put it out. So you get this, the first one. You get the okay, Nancy, is it this one? This one is Christmas Tree Farm C, if it's that one. Okay. Okay, so this is the Golden Oldies Festive Fun. Now, we had some singles in these, but then I was able to get my hands on the whole collection, okay? So, you guys, there are 8 of these topper sheets, 8 of the foiled cardstocks, and 8 of the plain cardstocks in here. And I believe you get 2 of each design. So if you had a friend, you could easily split this, is my guess. But it doesn't have a picture of all the designs that are in there. But if you saw, there are some really, really good ones in here, okay? Great value because it's $32.99, but you're going to get 30% off, which is screaming. So, okay, now we're moving on. Alrighty, so we have a couple of rub-ons. These are older from Tim, but they rub on fabulous, okay? So you've got a whole bunch of sentiments. These ones are $5.99, so your better price is that 30% off. because that would come to $1.80 off. Okay. And that one is called Remnant Rubs Motifs, I think. Is that right? Nope. They're all that. What is this one called? I love it when they hide the name from us. Don't know. We'll call this Tim Holtz Rub-Ons with the words, and this one with maybe numbers and icons. I don't know. Because this one, they both say Christmas Noel, and they both say Remnant Rubs, and they both say Motifs. So, anyway, so you get 2 sheets of each in here, and they're great for doing your collages. Okay, moving on. Here we go. I have exactly 2 of these, you guys. So these ones are the Santa Claus toppers, $10.99 for these regular. You get 10 individually wrapped. Hugely popular item here at the store. Okay, and then this one, let me get to it here. So this one is a swirly Christmas tree stamp from Hero Arts. It also comes with the die. And one of the things I love about their dies too is, can you see those sentiment ones? So it cuts these sentiments so close and delicate. You get tons of details with that. So this one is $29.99, so that'll be 30% off of that. But also, we found somewhere that we had some instructions for a quick card. So you actually, it's almost like a kit, but you gotta, it doesn't come with the paper and stuff, but so we're including those directions because we had them. And that was our last one. We have 1 stencil. This is from that company out of the Netherlands. And this one, you guys, it's so hard to tell what these look like. And so I'm hoping in the new year to get back to those samples that we've been making and stuff. It's just been hard with all of the stuff we've been trying to unpack. But this one actually says Jingle Bells. Okay, so, but it is a really nice little script. And my guess is that you might even be able to, if you were going to do like a little strip or something, you might even be able to just kind of get away with it just being script. But I think you can probably read it because of how detailed it is. That one is $8.99. All right. These, I believe now are discontinued. These are the Tim Holtz Vault Sidekicks for Christmas. It comes with the cutest little candy cane embossing folder. Hi. And look at these. These are so freaking adorable if you put them on like gift tags and stuff. Oh my God, they're so cute. So $23.99 on these. I only have 2 left, I believe. We do have a few others in the store, but for these ones. Are you watching the comments, please? Okay. And yeah, okay. Next, we have 3D embossing folder. This is kind of more of a slimline size, but it's a European slimline size, so it's wider. But it is gorgeous poinsettias, and they're all 3D. Great price at $8.99. I only have 1 of those. And then I also only have 1 of these. This was sized to go with a little, it was almost like a little pizza box to make an advent calendar. But we don't have the box, but I think this one is great because you've got these really good numbers, which you could use for birthday cards and all kinds of stuff. It says Merry Christmas. It's hard to read, but that's what it says. And then you have a ton of other little words in here. And you've got ho and ho going in either direction. Okay, so Claudia, can you tell me what that was that you wanted? Because when your comments come through, it's like about 45-second delay, so I'm not 100% sure which thing you wanted, and I'll grab that for you. Okay, so these were dies from Poppy Stamps. So this is a sample that somehow we've managed not to lose, okay? And the cutest little Dachshunds. So we have 1 left of the guy on the card, the sitting Dachshund. He is $11.50. And then we have 1 left of the standing one. And these very well might be discontinued now because they were from and that one is, it looks like 11 and 11.50, okay? Because they were from, not last year, I don't know what year they're from. Oh yeah, they're from last year, so not that old. And then we've got sentiments, so furry and bright, and this goes with so many different like animal themed Christmas things, right? And then we have happy holidays. So $7.50 on the holidays and $6.99 on furry and bright. Now, the one that we do have on the sample, we don't actually have that one in stock. If that is a sentiment you want, let me know, because if they have it, I'd have to get it ordered for you. So, anyways, okay, next we have, oh, these are all in a stack. Okay, so we have some small fun stamps from All and Create that it looks like we found in a box somewhere. Okay, so the first one, and these are a great price because they're $9.99. And this one is called Hearth of the Home. So you've got this great little fireplace, and okay, and if you need a let's see, hold on. Hang on, guys. I don't have my laptop because I'm standing right here, so and he was supposed to be watching comments so he could ask questions. Okay, so the Sizzix with the gingerbread man. Yep, I will grab that for you. I don't even know where I put it, but yeah, I'll grab that. Okay, so, and then we have, and then you can put a swag on it. You can hang your candles and your stockings. You got your clock. And then it also says home is where the hearth is. So that would just, this one stamp set makes a cute little winter, kind of a coloring one. Okay. And then this one is called Melodic, oh, fudge balls. I hate it when there is a word. It's like, I'm on the spot. Mice. Okay, so this one is it's kind of like nutcrackery themed. Okay, I don't know if I'd color this guy red because that's an odd color, but maybe in a brown he would look adorable. So easy to color, and you've got $9.99. All right, moving on to, okay, so I'm going to just show you guys really quick some of these other papers that we have, just so you know what's here. This is one of the Alexandra Rinke papers, and it says, Kiss Me Under the Mistletoe, but you guys, it's just, it doesn't even look like, I don't know what mistletoe looks like in Germany, but that doesn't look like it to me, but it's gorgeous. These are ones that we cannot get these papers anymore, which is a bummer. They're $1.85, and we only have a couple left. And then we have some photo play papers. So I'm just going to kind of zoom in on the names of these to give you guys kind of an idea of what they are, maybe. I don't know. So that if you want something, you can ask for it. But like photo play announced maybe like 2 months ago that they were going out of business. So all of the photo play stuff, this is kind of the last of lines that we'll get from them. These guys are stickers. These are just, this is the Welcome Winter sticker set. And these, I believe, are $4.50, okay? And the sticker sets we're putting on the clearance too, okay? And this one is Snow Day. I love this one because it is so joyful and fun. And just, I mean, look at those characters, okay? And 30% off of the $4.50 is a great price. Okay, and so then we have, this one's called Mittens. And a lot of these ones here that I'm showing you, they are only 1s and 2s left. Winter Wonderland. And this one is Winter Wreaths. Okay. This is going to be your 4x4 cut-aparts. And I have one sheet left of the 3x4s. All right. And then kind of in the, this is a line here from Echo Park, but, well, it actually has a couple different lines in there. But because of the colors, it would go really well with the 49 and Market that we were showing you earlier. So this one is Christmas Salutations 4x4. I mean, and when you look at that, you guys, how easy is that to just pop a nested die around it and make and then you've got the snowflake on the backside, and make a quick sentiment, right? So we've also got the First Noel, which is nice borders, and then you just kind of have a basic on the backside. And then this is the First Noel 4x6s, okay? We have some stickers for Christmas salutations. They all look like they're upside down. I only have one left of the Winter Magic stickers. So all the stickers, they're $4.50 before your discount. This is the Christmas salutations 4x6 cut aparts, and you've got some colorful snowflakes on the backside. And this one is your 3x4s. We have 4x4s. Oh, it's different than the other one, I guess. I don't know. And then we also have a 4x6. Okay. Whew, it's a lot. A lot. All right. We have a handful of the Santa mugs left. These were so popular this year. Oh my gosh. They came out last year, and they sold out and were impossible to get. So you've got $9.99 on these two little cute Santa mugs. Now, I don't know about you guys, but like back in the day, did you guys have that mug? I have one somewhere around here, and I believe it's Miss Piggy. But I swear I had a Santa one, but I don't know where it is now. So we have one 3D folder left from Memory Box, and this is a gorgeous 3D sweater pattern, and it's $8.99. And then, oh, I was thinking of, so these are no longer available. And I know a number of you guys really like these. These are the Season's Greetings. I found in a box, I found 3, okay? So they're $4.99 before your discount. And what they are is they are laser printed cut apart sentiments. But because they're laser printed, you can actually use these with your heat transfer foil and do like a laminator or a ink machine or something. And you can foil the sentiments as well. So wherever there's black, you can run it through, heat it up, and foil it, okay? So, really cool. Those are totally the last of those. We have Santa Paws. This is from Crafter's Companion. This is a 6x6 pad. It's $10.50, but you've got 36 sheets in here, okay? And they are single-sided, but you guys, they're all like, you know, kind of, you've got your basics, and then you've got some of these adorable, adorable dogs. I mean, look at that. So really, really cute. And this is from the line that the Make and Take was from, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It was the one with the dog that Donna did. And then I have only one left of this little pug. He's cute, $9.50. He is a stamp and a die. Okay, I don't know where that Make and Take card is. Otherwise, I would show you. It was a different dog than these, but really, really cute and easy to color. So stamp and die. This one is your Beagle, and he's $9.50 before your discount. Okay, did I get this whole table? Nope, still. One more thing. $4.99. This is from Studio Light. It is a mini paper pad. Okay, so this is like 3x4 ish. 3x4 ish, okay? And it has, you know, pretty backsides, but then you have tons of cut aparts that you can use. And you've got different backsides too, which is really nice. So you could use those for matting things or whatever, but this is a fussy cut pad, but you get, I have no idea how many sheets are in here. I don't know. You get this many sheets for like $4.99. I mean, it's great. Okay. And then we got a great price on these, okay, for you guys. If you haven't yet used the Memory Box foiled tabs, these make the best quick sentiments for projects. So we have these ones at buy one, get one free, okay? So you buy the white one, you get the black one for free, or maybe it goes the other way around. So they are this one is more than 30% off because that's because we already had them marked. So I want to make sure that you guys know because these are really, really fabulous. Okay. All right. Now look, we're on a new table, you guys. What? Okay. So I only have one left of this is the layered washi tape from All in Create. And this one is called Hoppy Holidays. I have one left. They are $6.99 before your 30%. And then we have this one. What is this guy called? This is called Yule Barks. So this is a whole bunch of dogs. And you can see here, this is a straight one, not a round one, but you can kind of see how they sort of appear on the cards, and they just make a quick and easy sentiment. So this one is Yule Barks, and I do have a handful more of those. So I don't know why, it just happened. Sometimes we got duplicates. Okay. I found these in a box in the back. This, I'm sure, is a discontinued embossing folder now. So this is a 3D textured embossing folder with trees. So like the sample that they have on the front is just a dark green cardstock. It would be they actually, you guys, when I look at this, they used a textured cardstock, but this has come up in questions here in the store before. When you're doing an embossing folder like this and you want to use the wax, so that's what the gold, I don't know, the gold accent is maybe. If you use a smooth cardstock for your embossing, you get a better detail in your wax when you pull it out. Hi, Jen. Well, Jen, oh, shoot. I'll put it on YouTube. Oh, you can't even hear me. Can you type hi, Jen, on the comments? Because her sound doesn't work. I was going to say something and then realized she couldn't hear me. So anyways, so this is a great one. And at $11.99, it is still at the older prices for their 3D embossing folders. And so with your 30% off, it's a pretty good price. All right, I have one left. I found one left of this one. This is a 4 by 5 1/4 die. And so can you, yeah, hang on one second. We gotta mute, there we go. Okay, so 4 by 5 1/4, which means it will perfectly fit on an A2 card. And it is just an easy, you could do paper piecing. You could easily just do this in glossy black on a pretty background, anything. $14.99 before your discount. Also from Crafter's Companion. I think these ones are really cool because they can be added as an element to the inside of your card, the outside of your card. They could frame sentiments. They can do all kinds of things. So this is the Entwined Holly corner die cutting set. Okay. So it doesn't say like corner necessarily, but when you look at it, look at how cool that is. So if you're a scrapbooker, this is awesome for, you know, you can put it on the edges of pictures to kind of accentuate certain pictures. And you have two different corner-esque dies. So, and you guys, $7.99 before, and then 30% off. I mean, it's a great price. Okay. I found two of these. These I'm sure are discontinued as well. Look at how cute this is. So Stampendous, as many of you guys might know, was she retired, and I think kind of somehow it got connected to Spellbinders, but they aren't reissuing a bunch of stuff, just some things. So this one might be the last of it, and it is a Christmas Gnomes. It's $15.99. I don't know what the name of this one is. Just, it would be Stampendous Christmas Gnomes, but I only have one, okay? And it's got some, is it too late to be good? And Dear Santa, I've been good all year, week, day. I've been good all day. Okay. And then we also have the Penguins one. And I only have one of this one as well. So they're just clear stamps. They're great for coloring. That's one of the things Stampendous was kind of known for. All right. Now, Photoplay, with Photoplay being gone, we're kind of sad about this because, you know, Yeti is, basically the winter Bigfoot, right? And so I love this set. It's so cute. And you could so easily color this guy in Bigfoot colors. And so, you've got the two little winter Yetis as a stamp. And then we also have the die that goes with it. Okay. So we've got, basically $15.99 and $15.99. So like $32 before your discount. So, and we have two of those, it looks like. Okay. One left of this one. This is a stamp and die cut from Hero Arts. It's called the XL. This one is winter foliage. Okay, so one, you get a ton of great foliage. Now, you guys, in the Northwest, other than maybe this one, which looks wintry, these are usable all year, right? And then you've got a grip of sayings that, oh, Happy New Year is in here. That one is always hard to find. And so you've even got some winter ones that you could still use for right about now. So that guy's $19.99 before your discount. All right. I only have one left of this one, at least one that I could find. This is the All in Create. This is an embellishment pack. So it's called Warm Wishes. It has a ton. Let me see if I can. Well, they're all bunched up. But it has a ton of adorable die cuts in here, like gobs of them. Okay, and it is $9.99. How many does it have? 85 pieces. What is this? Yeah. Okay. Oh, one more of this one. You can tell we found a bunch of stuff in the boxes, right? So this one is $6.99, and it's just going to do your silhouettes. All right. I did pull out a couple of things from Waffle Flower. So for those of you guys that are into the postage collage, this one was a card that Mary made for us. This one is the Postage Collage Poinsettia stencil. So if you're into the postage collage, you know, one die, and then it goes with a whole bunch of different stamps and stencils. So the poinsettia one, this one is $23.99, and it doesn't always tell me how many layers are in here, but there are, oh wait, no it does. But you have to look kind of carefully here. I'll show you where to look. If you're in the store and you want to know how many layers are in something, you have to kind of look at what's etched in there, and that says 1 of 4. That also tells you, as you're doing it, kind of what order they go in. Okay, so that's the poinsettia postage collage stencil. I've got a couple of those. And then this one was new this year. So this is the postage collage Dear Santa stencil. And new this year, they started putting pictures on the backside, and oh my gosh, it is great that they do that. So this one is $23.99, and what was cool about some of the samples with this one, the way that they designed this is that you could just use various little parts of these if you wanted to break them up into stamps. So that one is the Dear Santa. And then I grabbed this one too. This is not specifically postage collage. Okay. This one is a background stencil from these guys, but it is a layered background stencil. It's only 2 stencils. I'm just kind of looking there. But it makes these really pretty poinsettias. But what's cool, I love things like this because you don't have to stick with red, right? How gorgeous would these be in like an ice blue, you know, with dark blue leaves or something like that? I just think that would be stunning. So, and this one's only $11.99. I only have a couple of each of those Waffle Flower ones. So, here, Bubs, you got to watch the comments here. These two. But there's other stuff on there for you to grab. Okay. All right. Now this was, I have one extra of this. This was the July Better Press Society plate. Okay. So if you weren't in the Better Press Society, then this wasn't available for you. Okay. But you guys, this is one of the coolest ones because you have all of these really cool ornaments that would be easy to color. if you have the better press, of course. You do have a couple sentiments, but the other thing that was great about this one is it came with the die to cut out all of those ornaments. So you could use them however you wanted. You could use them for little tags, you could use them as elements on your projects, but it wasn't just one big thing, okay? So with the plate and the die, the value on this guy was $48.99. We had it at a special price at $35. So obviously we would give you whatever price is better, but it is a screaming value, and you get so many elements all at once. So I love that, but I've only got the one. Okay. Can you guys let me know if you are still seeing me? Because it just said trying to... Uh-oh. Okay. Hang on one second. Hang on. Let me try to just move to cell service. There we go. Okay. Ooh, a little bit of panic. I think we're good. Maybe. Are you able to see it? Are you not watching it at all? Okay. So I have one set of this one. This is the Lawn Fawn Christmas Dreams set. And yeah, just mute it, but just keep it on so you can watch the... Oh, okay. So this one was really popular when it first came out because you can create the little scenes, but then you have these little guys snug that are just sleeping there. They could have little thought bubbles. You could have they're dreaming of a bone or a fish. It's so cute. Okay. So we've got the stamp, we've got the die, and then this one comes with the stencil as well, and that whole bundle is 30% off. So the stencil is $9.99, the stamp is $15.99, and the die is $21.99. So I haven't done the math on that, but that's that one. Okay, I have one left of reindeer games. We don't get a ton of stuff from LDRS, but I really thought this was funny because we did a sample with this one, and you can have these reindeer doing all kinds of squirrely little things. So we've got, and you might be able to see it a little bit better here because you can see the different pictures. But the die's $24.99, and oh, nope, this is even better, and $16.99 on the stamp. But these really are good for people that kind of like to do scenes and maybe just put a little something on a tag or the bottom of a card or decorate an envelope, that kind of a thing. And okay, now I do think that we took a look at this on one of the videos. This is the Picture Perfect 8x8 Golden Oldies paper pack. This has so many fabulous pages and images, and what I love about their, hold on, sorry, really close, their 8x8s is that the back sides of each paper is a really good bee pattern, okay? So you've got lots of different funny elements that you can cut apart and use in all kinds of projects. So fun. See that? So $18.50 before your discount, and it has 48 pages in it. Again, this is another one that's really good to split with friends if you've got if you've got friends, if you've got crafting friends that want to split it. So I have one left of the layered poinsettia stencil. This one, let's see, it's an Essentials mask. This one's only $6.99, you guys, before, but with this one, you do have to mask off the parts, but at $6.99 for a layered stencil design, screaming deal, okay? So you've got 1, 2, 3, basically like 4 layers of red. That's where one of those like 4-pack sets of the layering colors would be really great. And then you've got leaf details too, but only one of those. And then actually in the back, I also found this. So for those of you guys that like to do quilling, this is it's a kit, okay? So it doesn't come with the tool, but a lot of you guys that do quilling already have that. But it does come with the paper for the designs, and then it gives you the directions on how to make these different designs for holiday quilling. And it says strips, cards, envelopes to make 6 different cards. So my guess is 2 each of the candle, the angels, and the Christmas trees. And $18.50 for that one. Okay. So for those of you guys that like nutcrackers, this is one of the best sets. It was designed to coordinate with the big, it was like open mouth nutcracker or something. It was the one where you could pull the mouth down and it opened and you could put a sentiment inside. But son of a nutcracker. It is one of my favorite sentiments for the holidays. So this one comes with the dies. It's $24.99. I just love it though, because you've got everything you need, even if you don't use the other one, right? You've got everything you need to make nutcracker themed stuff. And then from Stamperia, this is the Winter Valley, what is this? 7 cards, 5 tags, and 1 something bookmark, okay? So $9.99. It just has some cute kind of winter foresty foxes and animals, things like that. And then from a bit of a mess down at this end, so bear with me because I might be jumping all over the place. So this one is the Happy Holidays sentiment from Memory Box. It is $7.50, but it also comes with the sentiment and the layered die, the background mat. Then I also have, I have a few, it looks like. Okay, so I have this one, which is called Festive Merry Christmas. And this one also comes with the sentiment and, or the, you know, the words and the shadow. That's what I'm looking for. $6.99 on that one. And then, so that was Festive Merry Christmas. This one is Everyday Sentiments Merry Christmas. So that one is a little bit cleaner, where the other one was maybe a little bit more artsy kind of a font. And $6.99. You've also got your matte die on that one. And then we have the Merry Christmas Stylish Script. So this one has kind of the 2 different fonts on it, and it is $7.50. And then we have Merry Christmas Celebration Script, okay? So there are a number of different ones. So if you want one of those sentiments, be sure to let me know which ones you want, because it's a bit confusing, because they say Merry Christmas and yet they have different names. But the Merry Christmas Stylish Script, I seem to only have one of, at least I think. Okay. All right, back to it. These tabs are still one of the most popular things. We were talking about the circle ones earlier. So we have the black tabs. You get 4 each of 10 different designs. Okay, $6.50 on those. And this one is, I'm going to give you guys numbers because that might be the easiest. So this particular one is the same size as this one, but in black. Okay, if that helps size it. And this one is ST027, okay, for $6.50. And then this one is the wavy ones. And so this one, you have 20 black tags. They're a little bit, you know, they're a different shape. They're also $6.50, but that one, just because I happen to have it on the table, it's a different sentiment that is on this one, but you can kind of see how they fit the card, okay? And then the last one, I think this is the last one. Nope, I've got one more after this. Okay, so this is called Christmas Labels. And this one, how many do you get? You get a couple sheets in here, 20 probably, 24. But this one is really cool because you have kind of bigger ones, but they have more intricate foiling on them. Okay, I only have 2 of these left, and those ones are $7.99. They're just a little bit more, but you guys, I just found another one. So this one is ST019. This one says Happy Holidays, says Merry and Bright, Warm Wishes. Yeah, and you get 40 of those. That one's ST019. Whereas the ST027 is all Merry Christmas. So it just kind of depends on what you guys want for your sentiments. Okay. Next, let's see. I found one of these. You guys, I don't even know if we talked much about this. This was from last year. This is the 49 & Market Christmas stamp set from Sizzix. So there are dies in here. It's hard to tell, but there are dies to cut out the sentiments and make the little tags and stuff that you would want. But it just has some really nice and slightly different styles of sentiments. So, but I love Don't Be a Grinch. I think that's funny if you're going to do a green card. So this one is $22.99 before your discount, but I only have one of those. All right. Now, I think that there are also dies available for these stamps, but I'm not sure. I haven't found that I have any in stock. So if it's something you wanted, then we want to get on it quickly because Simple Stories is doing a collaboration with Spellbinders for some of their releases, okay? And so Spellbinders is doing the dies, and which means that they're a limited run because also the stamps are limited. So this is the Say Cheese Classic Mouse Christmas stamp set. And you have some really, really good just mouse sentiments, I guess. Is that a thing? $14.99 on that. I don't know. Sometimes by the end of these videos I run out of words, right? And then let's see. So then I've got a few things from the Nutcracker release from Stamperia. Okay. So we have kind of gone through these kind of things before, and there is a little bit of a difference between these paper pads. I only have 8x8s. I have one that is the 10 double-sided sheets. Okay, so this one is $8.99. You do have a cut-aparts on the back of the thing, but you've got, I'm just going to kind of go through this so you can hopefully sort of see. Now that one is going to be a cut-aparts, but remember it's still 8x8, okay? So you've got tons of different stuff, and with the fussy cut sheets and elements and things, you can definitely use these to make cards or mini albums. And then, so that one is the 10 double-sided sheets for $8.99. This one is called the Maxi Pad, which always makes me not want to call it that, but it is 22 single-sided sheets, okay, and it is $12.99, but they're different. Some of them, it looks like, not all of them are different, but some of them are different from the other one. So you have more patterns and things like that, but it does look like, say, like these guys here. I swear we saw those over here, okay? But you only get like the one. And my guess is it's double-sided because it's only 10 sheets, right? And so you see them there, and that is on the back side. So if you wanted to do like a double page layout in a mini album or something like that, you would need more than one. Okay, so anyways, that's that. $12.99 on the Maxi Pad and $8.99 on the 10 pack. Double-sided for the 10 pack, single-sided for the Maxi. All right, and then the washi pad. So I started to use these in one of the classes they did for us, and they are so fun because you get sheets and sheets of washi, and you can fussy cut them out. You can use an X-Acto knife, but because of the way that they, they cut out and go on things, they just sort of like the edges just kind of disappeared. It was really, really fun to use these as elements. And so it's $11.99 and you get 8 different sheets of washi in there. Alrighty. So, oh my gosh. You guys, we are almost there. Almost there. I want a round of applause. Okay. Let's see. All right, where to go next? Okay, so we got in some of these. So Katie Petite, she is the designer that was at 49 and Market for a very, very long time that gave 49 and Market that kind of standard design that they have. And they parted ways a little while ago, and she ended up with Arden, who is a company out of England, okay? So this is her first Christmas paper pad release from this company. And we've got, let's see, 24 sheets in total. We've got 12 different designs, double-sided, and nothing on the backside. But so let me see if I can kind of zoom in. It's not zooming in very well. But you've got your cut aparts there, and then you've got just a bunch of really pretty kind of like subtle backgrounds. Okay, so that one is $24.99 before your discount, and then this is the Yeti for Winter line that we were talking about, the stamps earlier. Sorry, you guys, I tried to get as organized as possible, but it kind of then didn't happen as well. But so these are the stickers. So those are $4.50 on those. And then we have the papers. Okay. So we have Stay Cool, which has a nice kind of winter thing on the backside. This one is fabulous because this is just snowflakes. Okay. Oh, and look at that. You guys, that could be really fun for like kind of a water thing too. We have Hot Cocoa. Okay. Yeti and Mountains. That one has a good kind of a snow, light snow tone-on-tone pattern on the backside. And then we also have Trees, okay, with the dots. So those ones are all in the open stock paper. I feel like those ones might be like $1.30 or something like that before your discount. I don't fully remember, but all right, we have a couple of ephemera packs from, this is from the first Noel release from Echo Park. So it features the nativity, and this one is just going to have some frames and some sentiments that you could use on things. And the colors are really neutral in this set. So you've got $5.50. That one is, well, that's the, oh, that was the ephemera, okay? And then we also have the one called Frames and Tags, which has more sentiments and more frames. They look like they both had sentiments and frames. Okay, we have, this is a really cool set at the regular price, you guys. This is $6.50. When Vicky was with American Crafts, they did these 3 packs of stencils for $6.50. That's the regular price. Now you get 30% off. And like, look at this, right? That is such, I mean, it could be an evergreen bough. Because when you look at the picture, it kind of looks like it, right? But it doesn't have to be. It can just be borders. This one looks a little bit more like maybe holly leaves. But then you've also got this one. So these are such a great value because really, even with them being seasonal, they have a lot of versatility. And you can't beat the price on those. So, and then we have a few things from Lawn Fawn that we have still left. So we have the Be Merry sentiment. This one is $9.99. We have the Cozy Cats. Now this one here, the Cozy Cats, was one of the most popular releases this year. And actually for our first shipment, somehow it didn't even come, if I recall correctly. It could be because we were in the move and I don't remember. But oh my God, because you guys, this is not just Christmas. But look at, I mean, they are the most adorable little things. That's not really any holiday thing at all, right? So we have 2 sets, it looks like, 1 stamp, and they both have a stamp and a die together. So we have $15.99 and $15.99, so that bundle there. And I only have 2 of those. But we also have the add-on for the Cozy Cats. And this is one you can just, look at that, you can put little antlers on him. I mean, oh, so cute. Do you guys like to dress up your animals? Oh, man. If I could just spend all day dressing up Oliver, that would be awesome. So you do have the coloring stencil with this one, and the bundle itself, regular, is only $9. Sorry, friends. Okay, we're almost there. I have 1 left of Sweet Christmas Mice. That one has the little speech bubbles that you can put the sentiments in if you want, or other sentiments if you have. Look at how cute that is. You take the cake. So it's $19.99 for the stamp and die. And then I have 2 of the Henry's Build a Sentiment Winter. Okay, so if you have played with these at all, they are great because you can make the card say whatever you want. And it's $15.99. But you guys, Kwanzaa? Have you seen stamps for Kwanzaa? No, I have not. So you really can mix and match and make your sentiments say whatever you might want them to. All right, now let me just get a few of these things out of the way because we've already talked about them. I have 1 left from... this is the Annette Green Everyday Elements. It says Everyday Words 4, okay? But it's kind of, but not totally, seasonal. So we have 1 left, and it is on the sale, $25.99. But you guys, seriously, $25.99. Look at how many dies are in there. It's crazy. And you get the matting, and you get the words. So good. Okay. So then we have 1 stencil left that just does a cool Merry Christmas. This would be really nice if you just did like a tone-on-tone background. It would be subtle, but you would still see the Merry Christmas. $6.50 on that one. And I only have 1 of these guys too. They're so fun. So this is What'll I Do Without You This Christmas? Snow Glad We're Friends, and You're a True Gift. So it's the cutest little penguin die, all wrapped up and bundled together, $19.99, okay? And what's fun is you can actually cut those little parts. See, you can cut the parts out to make it really easy to layer. You've got some feet there, you've got your sweater, and then you've got your stance. So everything in here for $19.99 to make really, really cute cards. This one is $5.50 originally. This one is called Holiday Romance. So it's not very Christmassy at all, but it is the last one I have. This is out of, where are these guys out of? I don't remember. Oh, made in Russia? What? Huh. So anyways, I didn't even know that. But you get 24 sheets, and it's just kind of some nice paper. That one ends up being $4. Okay, so let's see. Now I do have, I do have a couple of Mintay things to show you. So we have the Mintay White Christmas paper pack. This one is so beautiful. They just kind of get lost sometimes in, you know, the display of everything. You do get a cut apart sheet. And how many sheets are in here? I think 12 sheets in here for $18.99. Okay. And that one is White Christmas. Oh, I have 2 White Christmas. Okay. That's good. And then, no, I think that, oh, that might be it. Nope, I have 1 of these. So then I have 1 Merry and Joy 12 by 12 pad from Mintay. This one has that really good Santa in it, and some adorable images. This was really a good one. And we also had like this ornament paper in open stock, and the detail on that just made it look so 3D. It was crazy. So that one's $18.99. So I have 2 of the White Christmas, 1 of the Merry and Joy. And then I really liked this one too. So this is a different designer. Arden is the company out of England that we talked about earlier that Katie from 49er Market went over to. But this is a different designer, and she has a Christmas line of paper that is very unexpected. I mean, look at those colors, you guys. Yeah, those are purples, those are blues. I mean, seriously, right? Gorgeous. So this is going to be a little bit more of kind of your artsy Christmas. And you got $24.99, and that one probably has 24 sheets as well. I also have, let's see, these are those Christmas paper crafting kits. In general, these were a screaming deal because we opened them on one of the videos. $10.99, you guys, for all of those papers. Remember, and they were single-sided but kind of sturdy. You have 3D embellishments. You have a grip of stickers and die cuts. I think those are die cuts. I'm trying to remember what all was in here. 50 plus pieces. Oh, here we go. 12 by 12, 10 sheets of cardstock. We have 2 sheets of stickers, 38 ephemeras, and then you have poinsettia, flowers, and leaves. $10.99 and 30% off of that. So that one is the, what is that one called? The Christmas, do you guys remember? Joyful Celebrations. I think it's right in there. Yeah, Joyful Celebrations. Okay. And then the other one, wait, that's that one. Hold on. Okay, so that's what those ones look like. And then the other one is kind of a similar vintage color scheme also. This one is unknown. I don't know what it's called. Christmas Cheer. Okay, so this one also has those papers. And then you've got stickers and ephemera and flowers. Again, $10.99 for like all of that stuff. Look at just even the die cuts. They're adorable, right? Absolutely adorable. Okay, and then we also have this one for the Winter Wonderland. And yeah, we're going to put this on the Christmas sale too, because it's on the table. So this one is called Joy of Winter. And you've got snowflakes, you've got die cuts, you've got all of those birds, or I mean all of those stickers, and then you have the papers in blue. Okay, so $10.99 on those as well. And I think we're almost at the end, but I do have a cool kit. So this one is from 3/4 out of New Zealand called Merry Magic. This is a tag mini album kit. So this is a fun one if you have like a gathering, because you have these sentiments sheets in here, and you have, oh, you can't see what you have, but all of the chipboard, kind of, you can see, is in here, okay? Plus you have images, and you can decorate this with all of the paper that you want to use, but you can decorate it with any of the extra embellishments that you have to use them up. But if you're having like family over or something like that, or maybe you have grandkids or whatever, if you give each one of them those things to write on, then you really get like input from everybody, and it makes a really fun, you know, seasonal memory. So you get, I believe it's like 14 pages or something like that. And you have a chipboard here too. So this one, does it have, so this one is $28.50 before your discount. So probably about 20 bucks for like that whole tag album. I think that's really quite a cool, cool project to do for a family gathering. Okay, last couple things. These, I was really excited to be able to get our hands on these. So these are from Tonic Studios. These are the Timeless Tidings. We had the paper last year, but we weren't able to get these in. This is a layered stencil set, okay? And it makes pine cones and holly. Now, to me, it looks like they did that on glitter paper, which is a weird way to do the sample. But You have 4 different stencils in here. You guys, $14.99. So great price. And I felt like this could be one of those that would be nice even for, because you can kind of leave out some of that Christmas stuff. So you could do it for Northwest too, if you wanted to. And the pine cones, they're actually a pretty decent size. And then the last thing, so these are, I haven't tried these yet, but I'm really kind of excited. I got, I set aside one for myself to try. These are rub-on adhesive sheets. These are rub-on adhesive sheets, okay? And so what you do is you rub it on like you would a normal rub-on, and then when you peel the top off, it's sticky. So you can then use your transfer foil to create foiled sentiments or foiled designs, right? So cool. And so I believe, yeah, there's 4 pages in here. You get 2 of each, and it's only $8.99 before your discount. So I think these are just going to be really fun to play with. Just really, really fun. So you can kind of see some of the different things that they did with that in there. Okay. And let me see. He just brought me one pack. I have 1 pack of this, you guys. And it is the Holly Jolly collection from 3/4. He just dropped it right in front of me. So this one has 10 12x12 sheets, and it has it has cutoff sheets that you could use for matting, has a bunch of fussy cut sheets, and then it also has some sheets that are already die cut for you, so if you don't want to do that. So this whole packet here is $23.99. But here's what else is great. So 3/4 is designed so that they give you 3/4 of what you need, and then you use, like, you know, your flowers or your gems or whatever from your stash. But they don't have directions, but they do have page layout inspiration on the back of the kit that you can use to kickstart your holiday pages. So that's the Holly Jolly collection. Okay, you guys, whew. That was a lot. I hope that I covered as much as I could. If you type stuff in the comments and I have questions, I'll go through it now and pull things, and I will ask you questions. I'll just reply if you've got questions. Otherwise, you can leave comments later and we'll check back, and we will also save this to YouTube and send it out so you guys can email us, Brooke at urbanscrapbooker.com, if there's something in here. But because it is sale and clearance, we will need to get these things paid for and either shipped out or picked up relatively soon, because we're trying to make space for all of the new seasonal stuff that we are hoping is going to be arriving any day now. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. There is a gob of stuff here. And so if you find any must-haves, definitely let us know. All right, you guys, talk to y'all soon. Bye.